Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Hiroki. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. All important things are needed to be.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a seaport planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest. The special pride never written before. Or sings tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to the final Twilight Zone Sunday of the original Twilight Zone series. We are watching today episodes 34, 35, and 36 of season 5 of the 1964 season of the Twilight Zone. The original series as created by Rod Serling. Welcome to the panel, Resolute Germ, Mr. Londell, and Mr. John DeMarco. Qapla all.
Hello, everyone.
Qapla, Bert.
Qapla. So, also you might hear in the background, Sis O'Prey and Nephew O'Prey are here. So, if you hear a baby running around, that's what it is. And Mom O'Prey is, of course, chasing him as he chases Sassy. Professor Brainy Speck says, "Oh, what is this insane malarkey? Bird is over 4 hours tardy. He's always flying in the face of sanity. Bird is crashing, as always, into urbanity." Urbanity? Well, it rhymes at least. Good job, Professor. John DeMarco says, "Well, would it be a proper bird stream if it didn't involve crashing?" 47 Yorktown uses the custom emojis, or actually just the regular emojis, plus the custom. The hashtag time to watch The Scary Door with Bird O' Prey 5. Miss Londell says, Qapla, Mr. Londell. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Bird O' Prey 5 and chat, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Mike Richards. Words and pictures is Qapla, Bird O' Prey. Thank you so much for creating a wonderful place to enjoy the Twilight Zone and each other. You are welcome, words and pictures. And remember, we're going to keep going. Next week will be the Twilight Zone movie. And then the weeks after that, we will go to the 1980s Twilight Zone. Words and Pictures also says, imagination, its limits are only those of the mind itself. Rod Serling. Resolute Germ says, hello all. Hello, Resolute. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47. I put in the link to the panel, and I will go ahead and pin it. If anybody would like to come on up, anyone else, you are welcome. John DeMarco says greetings all. Mike says greetings back. Professor says greetings to everyone. And Qapla, Berto Prey. Qapla again, Professor. Professor Brainy Specs says greetings to John. Mike Richards says hey to the Professor. Yvette says good evening, Bird and everyone. Qapla, Yvette, good to see you. I know this is, as you say, one of your favorite streams all week. Glad you enjoy it. Richie Poole says Qapla, Qapla. Richie Poole. Professor Brainy Specs says greetings. Richie Poole uses the custom Sisso Prey, Mamo Prey, Sassy, and Nephew Opray emojis. Thank you, Richie Poole. Syphilis, Qapla, Syphilis is Qapla. Friendos, Qapla, Syphilis. Gorilla's Random Thought says, hello world, it's your favorite gorilla Qapla. What'd you say, Sisso Prey? You don't think what? What, Gorilla's Random Thoughts? Syphilis, not syphilis. Syphilis. You got the disc player open.
It's open.
What disc player? Oh, the DVD VCR combo? Oh, nephew will probably figure out how to open the DVD player.
I guess he's also a fan of physical media.
Yes, a fan of physical media.
Smart kid.
Exactly.
He's definitely set to be an engineer, just like his uncle.
Yeah. Gorilla's Random Thoughts says hashtag renew the Orville. Professor Brainy Specs says inurbanity means bad manners. Oh, okay. I thought it was just you playing fast and loose without a spell. Urbanism.
Okay.
Syphilis says if Star Wars, it's a Star Wars Sith Lord with a disease. Richie Poole says little boys are great at pushing buttons and turning dials. Yeah, and pulling on things, including the blinds. I'm going to break my blinds. Syphilis is your name. I got you, Syphilis. I gotcha. Anyway, so again, we're at season 5, episodes 34, 35, and 36. And I did not realize, but episode 30, well, okay. 34 is Come Wander With Me, a professional rockabilly singer. What the hell is a rockabilly singer? Gary Crosby looks for an authentic song in the mountains where he gets into trouble with the locals. And then episode 35, The Fear, a state trooper and a secluded woman experience strange incidents after woman reports seeing lights in the sky. That seems promising. But episode 36, my least favorite of all the Twilight Zone episodes. I can't believe they end the series on this episode. The Bewitching Pool. 2 children escape from their bickering parents by way of their swimming pool to a special place where the mysterious Aunt T lives.
Yeah.
I hate this episode.
It jumped the shark on that one.
And that's it. That's the final episode of the series. I actually considered watching another episode of another show just to cleanse the palate, but I didn't have the time.
34 is kind of a bad episode too.
We're going to do the movie next week, and then we're going to go with the 1980s Twilight Zone. After, there's more Twilight Zone. So, Sisso Prey was wondering what we were going to do because she knows we've been watching it for a long time. And Deep Space Nine Wednesday, which we've been watching for longer, Sisso Prey, that changes. That goes next. That ends next 2 weeks. Do we? Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Gorilla says, so little boys like pulling on things. I didn't mean it like that. LDG says, hashtag renew the Orville. Richie Poole says, well, they had to have a good reason to end the series. And Richie Poole is calling for Enterprise Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to head to the Bird of Prey 5 screening room. If you're new here, go to birdofprey5.com/SR in a new tab or another web browser on a computer. If you have a mobile device, use a second device to go to birdofprey5.com/SR. You'll be able to watch the episodes as we watch it live. If you catch this later on a rerun, then you won't be able to watch the episodes. That way, you'll need to get your own copy of the episodes on DVD, on Blu-ray, or if you're in the USA, Paramount Plus, you can stream Twilight Zone from them. But if you're elsewhere, I don't know, you'll have to find it somewhere else. Professor Brainy Specs says Voyager Wednesdays. Hashtag Janeway did nothing wrong. Arabic Saunders says Qapla Arabic. And everybody says hello. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started unless anybody wants to say something before we begin. Any free episode messages? Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Then we'll head over to the screening room. I'll head over to the screening room. Gorilla also wants Discovery Wednesday. No, there's not going to be Discovery Wednesday.
Ooh.
I can promise you that.
Yeah.
That's not an option.
We'll do Lost in Space before we do Discovery.
Okay. We'll do Emmy Award-winning episode Threshold. Week after week after week before we do Discovery. Picard Wednesday. Wow. Yeah, definitely Gorilla is insane, Professor. Okay.
You shouldn't be drinking this early, Gorilla.
Okay.
Definitely need a Picard Wednesdays.
He's definitely has some type of illness. We will call the medical, the doctors, the EMH, Jesus. The, not the EMH, not the emergency medical hologram, the EMTs. The EMTs over for Gorilla. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have, oh no, sorry. We had failure to launch. Couldn't be found. Did I not upload the episode?
Oh,
shit.
bird.
Oh, shit.
Bird to the Kyle.
It'll only take a second. It'll only take a second.
Take a drink.
All right, give me a second. I'm going to mute.
Son of a man. LDG, how do you mess up a watch party?
Okay, we're just about ready. It's uploading. 10% complete. 15, 20, blah blah blah. 30%. I had to turn the camera off as nephew of Prey is running around without his diaper on.
No, well, yeah, I agree on that. You just don't have a dad. You can put
Oh
it
my
back on.
God.
I put his shorts up. Just let him get a little air. He's got some diaper rash.
Yeah, some diaper rash. He's got to air out. I told him. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. We'll wait. Right.
Tell Grandma.
I hope you guys can hear that.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, you want to go potty?
There we go. Let's try this again. We're gonna count down again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch.
Engage.
And there we go. Do 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 do. You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land that's both shadow and substance, of both things and ideas. You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone. Do 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 do.
Charlie, what are you doing with that VCR? You find it to be a fascinating round.
Got a car driving. Stops on a bridge. Because of course that's the best place to stop.
The bridge is out.
Oh, well, that's one.
It's too big. Thank you. I guess not all too big, right? Grandma got something.
Syphilis, as we call them, nappies in Australia. LDG says, how many O'Preys does it take to screw in a light bulb? Mom O'Prey's put in light bulb. She's gone up on there. If she can reach, she can put it in. Yeah, she has that stick I bought years ago. What's this? This Sunny Lemons? It's a man and his guitar.
Yeah, the worst guitars possibly made.
That was just a little thing out of the bridge. He probably could have sped up and just drove right over it. He went fast enough.
No, I wouldn't have trusted it.
Give it up, Grandma. Don't be cheap.
What's the worst that happens? You fall, what, 5 feet?
The worst that happens is you screw up a Thunderbird.
Yeah, he doesn't matter. The car, on the other hand, cars are replaceable.
Dark chocolate Milano. It is like the Twilight Zone.
My sister's looking at my collection of cookies and saying it is the Twilight Zone here. Because I have dark chocolate Milanos and golden Oreo cookies.
I think by the end of the stream, Charlie will have destroyed your collection.
Only songs.
Explain the Key West lemon juice to me. The Key West lemon juice. But it's not lime. No, it's lemon. Yeah.
The Random Menace is greetings from the future. As long as you're not running around without being covered, we are fine. Well, I can't promise, Random Menace, but I did turn off the camera, so I think you'll be okay.
What have you been
Tea. I'm drinking tea, but I've been using the old lemon.
I don't understand. What type of store is this?
It's not a. I don't know. He's like a luthier. If you know what a luthier is.
I do not.
It's a guitar maker.
So what type of guitar maker is this? He makes guitars, but he doesn't sell them?
Oh, you've never seen this episode?
No.
Follow the song that the girl sings.
Charlie.
No. A wandering man.
Does the orders on you drinking the water?
Come wander with me.
Wonder.
Almost sounds like a chorus. It's a good thing he brings his guitar with him into the wilderness. It's good to fight off bobcats.
Yeah.
Or even
Don't
strange
throw
birds.
rocks at birds.
It wasn't a rock. It was a pine cone.
Well, don't throw it at the birds.
Why not?
Random Menace says, I see many episodes directed by Richard Donner. Is it the Richard Donner? It is to you.
Google it and find out. I think it is. But, Google it to make sure.
According to IMDb, it is the same.
Oh. Oh, hello. I like these woods.
Ellie Mae in the background.
Hi, Charlie. Hi. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Something about her face
Me? Yeah.
reminds me of the augment woman from DS9 that didn't speak.
Oh, you know what that is? You're kind of right about that.
I just get in that
Yeah.
feeling. She's got that look.
She's too old to be the augment kid that can't talk.
I know she's way too old. Maybe her grandmother or something.
Mhm. And the hair color's wrong.
Well,
It's all the water.
I know Donner directed Superman Random Menace. The Donner cut. I get it. But thank you. It's true. I don't know a hell of a lot of that, but Donner I knew. It used to be okay to just directly, gently correct women by holding them.
That's too much.
Apparently, she was also in the episode Spectre of the Gun.
Hmm.
Spectre of the Gun.
I mean, all these things going on the streets on Facebook. Now, one of them
From
was saying
TOS, I
she's
mean.
43.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know,
I was thinking of
A
Twilight Zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
is she being selfish, but at the same time, she wants her.
Everything can be bought. The Ferengi taught us. Mike Richards says, then she turns into El Kabam. Gorilla says, should have named this the singing hippie episode.
Okay, he's in the wrong part of the neck. but I'm not gonna say anything.
Yes, of course he'd love only you. He just met you. He's in love with you.
Anything for a song.
I'm sure he's well past the song by now.
If you can't trust a complete stranger who comes into town under mysterious circumstances, who can you trust?
Have you seen the video of an elephant field talk?
Well, maybe you can trust the old codger in the barn.
Cicely says, this guy sucks. And Random Menace says, this is the most boring soundtrack. I can't disagree. Honestly, if Sister Bray and Nephew Bray weren't here, I might already be asleep.
Huh. Yeah. You know, you're complaining about the last episode. This one is bad too.
I don't ever remember seeing this episode.
You keep saying that name like people know who the fuck he is. Oh shit.
Arabic Saunders says, Luthries also makes violins and such. Professor says, the way to the zone, the way to Eden.
Are we supposed to really buy that killed him? One little guitar?
It was I don't know, quantum. It was a quantum guitar.
Well, guitars are always fatal in the Twilight Zone.
Grandma gave me a thing to play because
Yep.
Should be different and be in pain. Nephew O'Prey has climbed up onto the kitchen cabinet to get the box of donuts. And he's yelling, donut, donut, donut. And he is now victorious, eating a glazed donut. My donuts.
That's two. And still, nobody knows who the hell Floyd Burney is.
With his luck, that's the father of the other one he killed. And they're going to shoot him and hang him.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I hope this episode.
This next one is fairly decent.
Good.
I hope so.
But the last one and the third one are the worst. Okay.
Yeah. But she had a good voice, but everything else was real low budget.
Yeah. See, because this whole episode was about that song. I didn't realize it until I'd seen this episode maybe 15 or 20 times. Follow the song and you know what's going to happen.
Random Menace says, I understand why the series was not renewed. This was an abysmal episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's 1 of 36.
Sight, not to mention of mind, and substance of things and ideas.
And as Professor says, still 1,000 times better than Discovery.
That's true.
Cigarette commercials are better than Discovery. Okay?
That is true. I think that's actually proven. Look at how many people smoke.
There are no more cigarette commercials.
And 100 times better than Strange New World. Yeah, that's about right. I better tell you this news in your bedroom. Darren Wagner says, they should have called Strange New Worlds Same Old Shit. Welcome, Darren.
Boom. Is it a meteor from outer space? No shit.
Okay, I'm interested in this one.
Yeah.
They hooked me. Oh, Emperor Zoltar, long time no see. We apologize for the incident. We were just looking for some good barbecue. Oh, let me know if you found any.
Okay. Okay. Trivia point. This woman, Hazel Court, she did several Roger Corman movies with Vincent Price.
So I looked up the trooper because he sounded familiar. Apparently, he was in the TNG episode, The Neutral Zone.
Yeah. He played the billionaire
Yeah.
that woke up broke.
He point the gun at her?
Yeah, he did. A sheriff. Okay, you better get the crime scene boys out there. 500 feet. Okay, the atmosphere would be too damn thin for him to breathe.
Anybody see a 500-foot guy? No.
He's coming. Converse, size 1900.
Well, she got pretty far, didn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Big guy in a flight suit, one eye.
That's one-eyed Willie. Nightmare. She's strangely attracted to him.
Uh-huh. Hmm. Well, get to shooting, cop. Get your speed loader ready. A freaking balloon? Are you kidding me? We sat up all night, scared shitless of a balloon. Mm-hmm.
Is it the same aliens as last time? What the fuck? It's the exact same episode, except with different.
Hmm.
Oh, they're not an Earth.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
So do they like paint the fingerprints on the car?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The fingerprints. How did they even move the car?
That's another good question.
Tractor beams. Think about it. They could do all that stuff from that spaceship. They could rock
Yes.
up the fingerprints.
Yeah.
You know, move
Tractor
it.
beams and spray paint.
Yeah, they could do all that at the tiny people, and then the big inflatable thing was to scare, to put the nail in, by the head to scare the shit out of people.
And I guess they dug the footprint too.
Yeah. The one-eyed thing they stole from a used car lot.
I think more likely they gave the used car lots the idea.
Wow. What an opening.
It depends who gets the nice house.
You know what? Definitely not
Are
staying
they
with
dubbing
you.
that kid's voice?
Yeah, that voice sounds weird.
They dubbed in most of the voices in this
Pretty
episode.
damn big swimming pool. We're staying with the swimming pool.
It's not that deep of a pool. You should be able to see them.
Yeah. Of the Twilight Zone.
The Bewitchin Pool. Darren Wagner says the original Twilight Zone went out with a whimper, not a bang.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Richards says I should watch Submitted for Your Approval. next? Is that a documentary?
I think it is. PBS did. I think PBS did a documentary on Serling, and I think that was the name of it.
Well, next is the Twilight Zone movie, but I'll check out, submit it for your approval.
Do they have the same person dubbing over both those kids?
I think so.
They really checked out for this last one, didn't they?
I mean, no, wait, it gets worse.
I was reading about this episode, and apparently there was background noise during these scenes, so they had to redub the lines, but they couldn't get the original actors back for some reason, so they found somebody else who did a terrible job.
It's Huckleberry Finn.
The Last Olympian says, popping in to say hi. I never really catch live, but come back later. Have a great start to your week, Bird. Oh, thank you so much, The Last Olympian. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great start to your week. The father got dry really quick.
I think the stories are being told over the border, so stuff at the beginning happened after the stuff that's happening now.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Sorry, Syphilis.
Wow.
Well, now they're caught up with the beginning, I guess.
Mhm.
Cation Mal says, and now these parents go to jail for their disappearing kids. Qapla, Dean Rogers. Okay. This episode really does not sit well with me.
That is atrocious.
Well,
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
At least it jumped the shark on the very last episode. So
Indeed. Indeed. In fact, I'd like to think that this episode maybe was written earlier and they just realized it was such crap that they purposely left it till the end.
yeah, you hope so.
Do you have to go? You have to go potty.
Gorilla says, thanks, Bird. You are welcome, but of course, thank you guys for coming and watching and all that stuff. Next week, the Twilight Zone movie. It's got 3 previous Twilight Zone episodes, more or less, updated. They're not exact word for word remakes, but they are remakes of 3 episodes we've already seen. And yeah. And then we'll go from there. And I think the second one today was still the best, though I'd say it's all 3 were below par.
Definitely.
Twilight Zone. Any other strong feelings?
Not so much the second one, though. Okay. The second one, it had all of the elements of a good Twilight Zone story.
All right.
It did, but it seemed pretty close to the episode where it turned out that the little miniature space aliens were humans.
Okay. You think it was too much like the old Agnes?
Yeah, even though they weren't humans, it was pretty close.
The only difference was this one had a cop and actual lines in it.
It was
Right. They're both a woman alone.
No, she wasn't alone. She had the trooper there with her.
Well, yeah, but alone except for the trooper in this case. And the other one, she was alone.
Yeah, it was just call it the same story, but opposite. Everything is opposite. So, yeah.
Scythila says he'd rather watch The Scary Door. So would I. So would I over these last few. Okay. Before we go, Resolute, anything you want to say?
I just thanks for having me on, Bird. That are going to continue Twilight Zone after this.
You're welcome. Professor Raymond's Facts is Bird of Prey. First one was utter hippie singing crap. The second one was a mix of Alien in the diner and U.S. Air Force ship landing in the land of the giants. And the third one was just bluff. Fair enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Mr. Lardell, anything you'd like to say?
As always, this has been fun. Okay. And we get the movie in the 80s, which I'm not just absolutely totally 100% versed on, because when they were showing those, see, I was in boot camp, then in Germany. So I've seen some of those from the 80s, not all of them. So it'll be interesting to do some of my, lowbrow analysis of them.
I put in the link to your Odyssey channel. I know you've been doing YouTube again.
Yeah,
as well.
I'm just starting up, so what I'm trying to do now, every day at noon, there'll be a movie premiering. So when you get bored around lunchtime, you'll have something to watch.
Eastern or
Central?
Central.
The only time zone that counts.
Sure, you can think that.
No food for you here. I'm sorry.
Very good. John, anything you'd like to say?
Thanks for doing the Twilight Zone, Bird, and thanks for having me on the panel. I appreciate it. Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, check out my channel. We do a Star Trek themed Jeopardy. Take contestants from the audience. So check it out.
I have champion standing.
It's true.
I mean, that was the lowest champion standing in the score, probably, but still, it's like the tip is counting. Professor Brainy Speck says, thank you to the Twilight Zone And that A Question of Track returns next Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to catch next week and the link to A Question of Track channel. And he says, Bird of Prey, don't be late again next week. Of course, I'm just always late. It can't be helped. Syphilis is those parents were just the worst on the last episode. Absolutely. And Gorilla says, just the tip. Right, Bird. Well, listen. Whatever you got to say to close the deal, you know. With that, Qapla all. Thanks for hanging out. You don't have to go home, but you shouldn't stay here. Bird in panel out.